Welcome to Shyzabox. Here's your host. Oh yeah! Ho 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 ho! Whoa! Whoa! Hey, 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 hey! Whoa! Calm down, girl. Ho ho ho! And the horse you rode in on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to Shyzabox. We have got a fantastic show for you today. No, you don't. Fair enough. We tricked you, you're here anyway. Stop forwarding us the link. Shh. Anyhow, we've got a fantastic show for you today. We've got a show for you today. It's free. You get what you pay for. All right, that's more like it. Good luck with this shit. See you later. Hurry up. Finish the shit up. Just be done. Say show's over. Oh, we can't. We got to hit the time requirement or else our contract says we, committed an infraction or something or, didn't live up to our end of it or something like that. Some legal crap. Oh, yeah, legal crap sucks. All right, hurry the shit up. All right, anyhow, we've got a show for you today. And, of course, we here at Shyzabox are all things Xbox, right? And you have to be when you're shelling out that monthly subscription to Game Pass, motherfuckers, right? Yeah. And, of course, we do that because we're all things Xbox. So, anyhow, today, you know what? There's so much not talk around some of these titles that are coming out that are going to hit Game Pass, presumably, in theory. That's what it's saying. You can pre-download or pre-install or add it to play later or something of the sorts. All right? On your Game Pass dashboard, and everything is an Xbox, so you should already have Game Pass dashboard pulled up on pretty much every device that you own. And you will have noticed this next one too, because sit back, with all the talk that's not going on around this one, all right? It's got to start somewhere, and we're thinking it might as well start here. So, lo and behold, looks like they're rolling out some more. We read the description. We already know. Fuck. Fair enough. Tony Hawk. That's right. Woo! Of course, we've talked about Tony Hawk 1 and 2 mostly. All right. And a little bit of Tony Hawk Ride. All right. So that's, of course, where the, true hardcore Tony Hawk players would spend their afternoons in their mom's living room when they came upstairs from the basement that you moved back into? Huh? What? Well, lo and behold, they're doing Tony Hawk 3 and 4, and fuck it, why not, right? I mean, they've already put out the first iterations of them long ago. They're not making anything else new that's, worthwhile. What, another Concord? What, maybe a Avowed Point 2.0? Maybe Last of Us 3. Maybe they're going to go ahead and roll with it anyway. We don't know. What we do know is that we're out of ideas. So we're thinking that this is maybe how the call went between Activision, Blizzard, Xbox, the powers that be. Okay, now this is a lot of conjecture. Maybe those entities aren't necessarily all affiliated with this in one way, shape, or form or another. Okay? But here's how the call went. With a lot of liberties and conjecture on our part. Okay? This probably didn't happen this way. And in some alternate universe, however, maybe something along the same lines might have, occurred or something like that. All right, so ironically this time, you got Activision sitting around, right? And they're fucking Activision, okay? So, Phil Spencer, okay? He's in his office at Xbox, okay? And they're like, hey, guys. Oh, boy. We were supposed to present a game we were going to be doing like a while ago. We should really do something about that, like, immediately. And they're all like, oh, shit. What's in the backlog? I don't know. We've pretty much done everything. And then someone's like, re-release Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 again. And he's like, we can't do that again. Come up with a new idea. He's like, part 2 then. Like, no, we fucking combined them. I gotta call Phil. You guys best give me something good. They're like, oh, we can't think of anything. Call Blizzard. And they're like, fuck, okay. Blizzard. And then, Blizzard picks up the phone. They're on the other end and stuff. They're, in their tribal battles and stuff. So they're bludgeoning each other with Shyzabox. They're like, this is Blizzard. What do you want? And then, it's like, hey, Activision here. We need to, we're really kind of screwed because we need a game that we got to pitch to Daddy Phil for Game Pass and stuff. Oh, hold on. I got some interns coming in. Back up! Okay, did you try remaking Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 or 2? Fuck, that's a good idea? Nah, we already did that. Okay, did you try some new skins for, Overwatch 2? That's not what the fuck we're talking about. That's you guys. Oh, we got new skins to bring you back to Overwatch 2, motherfuckers! God damn it, Blizzard. Fucking, you're no help. Fuck. Come here, intern. Fucking Blizzard, they're back in their office, fucking tribal warfare, doing whatever. He's like, fucking Blizzard's no help. Fucking, did anyone come up with something? And then, someone in the back is like, I remember back in the day, I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, or maybe it was 4. And then, all of a sudden, like a light bulb goes off. And he has an epiphany. The head manager, Chief Chili Fry Flavor Maker at Activision's like, what an excellent idea I had. You're fired. Daddy Phil, where are you? I need you. And then Phil Spencer's in his office, and he's got his hoodie on and stuff, and he's like, I am Phil Spencer. I think I will shop for 18 more hoodies today. No! 27 new hoodies today. Because I am Phil Spencer, I can do it. Who's calling me? What do you want? I'm Phil Spencer. Daddy Phil Spencer, sir. It's Activision reporting for duty. Ah, yes, Activision. I want to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 again. Sir, we already made that for you, sir. Well, I don't think you made it for me, but excellent. In that case, what do you want? I'm trying to hoodie shop. Sorry to interrupt you at this most important time, sir. We got our new pitch for you. We're going to remake Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, and we'll combine them and put them together. It's like 2 games in 1, sir. 2 games in 1? Oh, that sounds terrific. Are they gonna be new and fresh? Or are you gonna fucking copy, paste, and just kind of tweak the graphics and stuff like that? They'll be totally new games, sir. We're gonna have, what are we gonna have? New skaters. We're gonna have new skaters, sir. And, new music. New music. New skaters and music. Do people even skateboard anymore? What, Tony Hawk's kids grew up? All right, fuck it, I don't care. It better make me lots of money. I'm Phil Spencer. And then Phil Spencer hangs up and he's like, whew, guys, we're in the clear. And scene. Okay, so, like we said, a lot of liberties and conjecture on our part. Maybe not exactly how it came about to be, okay? But in one way, shape, or form, in some iteration, in some scope of reality, okay, it occurred that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 were getting revamped, remade, breathed of life into, okay, from the powers and entities that be. They're going to bring it for everyone to check out and play. Whoa, fantastic. Well, if you're a Game Pass member, you are, and of course we are, motherfucking Xbox, right? Hell yeah. Take that, PlayStation. Or our rival Dreamcast guy. He's all things PlayStation, we're all things Xbox. That's just how it works. He doesn't know he's our rival, but it's better that way. We fly under the radar here because when you're on top of it all like Xbox is, you're always on the radar. Where were we? Oh yes, Tony Hawk. So that's right, instead of coming up with a new concept like remaking some other game, all right, Activision decided to go ahead and remake Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4, or Neversoft, or whoever the fuck is in charge of it. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that for all fans of the franchise and the series, which we inherently are, you know, we grew up little skateboard kids. You might not believe it, but we did. We did our fair share of not smoking cigarettes and not being chased off of, you know, properties and business, you know, entities, you know, areas of operation. Security guards are a joke. Wait, what? Hush! That's mean. No, they aren't. Don't run from the police. Wait, hold on. Don't worry about it. The point is that if you are a fan of skateboarding and stuff like that, you're going to be right at home because you're getting great games that were already inherently pretty good. Again, cool. They'll be even better. More frames per second. That's very good in its own. Better graphics of the look at. Excellent. We love better graphics of the look at. We love looking at better graphics. That's great. More of the same stuff. Hey, fantastic. Maybe a new skate park or two, new level or two, possibly, perhaps, yeah. And the returning of the greats. All right? They're all going to be there. All right? That's great. And I mean, you know, cool. But I can't say that we're really excited about it, even being fans of the franchise, okay? Even being skateboard aficionados and whatnot, though we have lost base with the sport over the years now, obviously, okay? We do still have, you know, our decks, okay? We still can push around here or there, all right? We can still ollie. It doesn't look like it, and from afar, it really doesn't look like it if you're watching us, but we can, all right? But, you know, we definitely love us some Tony Hawk. We love us some skateboard. So while we're not necessarily excited for it, will we play it? Man, that's kind of a maybe. Like, maybe we will because it'll hit Game Pass. We're already shelling out that monthly subscription, motherfucker, right? You can only play so much Monster Train and Balatro, all right? You can only sink so many ones of hours into Avowed before you kind of get tired of it. Nah, man, whatever. That game's awesome. Okay, whatever. So Avowed's awesome. Cool. Okay. The fact that, you know, some new iterations of some old games are coming out, cool. You know, that's great. But the excitement just isn't there. You know, now, if Xbox and Daddy Phil did something like say, oh, hey, everyone who is a subscriber to motherfucking Game Pass, right? We are going to ship you a brand new updated Tony Hawk Ride peripheral to be used with that motherfucker. And you'll be in your living room. You'll be doing ollies and pop shove-its and kick flips and varial heel flips and dark slides off your mom's fucking coffee table. Psh, ah! Rodney Mullen is going to invent 20 million new tricks for this game. If Xbox did that, we might be pretty fucking excited for that. What? Rodney Mullen's inventing new tricks for the Tony Hawk ride in my mom's living room. Fuck to the yeah. That sounds awesome. Or, you know, they're going to add a new skater or two that are, you know, we don't know about ourselves. People who played the original games and who, in essence, were part of the reason that they were very successful because of our affinity for it and our love of the sport and our actual participation in the physical sport in a variety and plethora of ways. Okay? You're remaking it, and you're not giving us Tony Hawk a ride. No, that's too dangerous. You're going to hurt yourself. Oh, let me guess. Are you going to guess? Yeah, let me guess. Oh, I bet you already know what it is. Yeah. People would get too hurt with little Tony Hawk Ride nowadays. Yeah, it's like lawn darts. You can't fucking play them anymore. Yeah, because people get too hurt. Yeah, and they would, because they don't know how to ollie in a living room or dark slide on a fucking coffee table. Fucking, how are kids growing up these days? I know, right? We don't condone dark sliding off your mom's coffee table in the living room, and we don't advocate for that in any way, shape, or form. This is all for entertainment purposes. Yeah, and none of this shit's real. I'm fucking talking, you know, me, except I'm real. I'm the only real thing here. Yes, that's right. So, there you go. Get out of here, monkey. You're ruining the show. Okay, see you later. All right. So, the point is that we're not getting calls from Big Daddy Phil saying, here's your new Tony Hawk Ride peripheral. Okay? They're not going back behind the curtain where the sausage is made. They're not going back there and going, ooh, let's be some risk takers. Let's go back behind that curtain. Oh, let's dive in there. Oh, delicious. What is this back here? Whoa! Joey's milk sick. Don't go. Oh. You wade through that. And they're still not remaking Tony Hawk Ride. Son of a bitch. Oh. But you're getting Tony Hawk 3 and 4. Okay? It's like, did we ever completely go back through Tony Hawk 1 and 2 after we had completely gone through Tony Hawk 1 and 2 a bajillion times back in the fucking 90s and, you know, 2000s and shit? Oh man, you're old as fuck. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. All right. But did we re-go through the entirety of the remake of Tony Hawk 1 and 2? No. No, man. We played a good bit of it, but we didn't, like, dive into it how we did before. We didn't master it how we would master it for hours and hours and hours on end. Yeah, it was a revisitation and, you know, a nice tweak on form and fashion, and it all played and it worked, and you know, it was pretty to look at, and it was a nice little nostalgic visit and trip down memory lane. All right? Well, you fucking bought a copy of it. It must have done pretty well. Oh. We got a copy of it on clearance. We didn't pay full price for this motherfucker. Like, you know? We didn't. We got it on clearance. Probably like $8-9. Hey, which fantastic. It's worth that. It's worth $30. You know, the games are there. If you've never played them before, fantastic. Maybe you're inherently very super excited, you know, for 3 and 4 to come out and be like, oh man, I hope that's as good as 1 and 2. It's like, yeah, it's good as 1 and 2. You know, maybe you can do it manual a little different way or 1 or 2 new little tricks and stuff like that. You know, not so much. It's pretty much the same. They're going to have new skaters. Yeah, they'll have skaters. You know, and if you're a current skater, you know, and you're going around and you have your favorites that are in the scene now that are doing whatever skateboarders do now. I don't know. We already fucking got them to put signs up all over the place for you guys. You're welcome. No rollerblading, skateboarding, or bicycling allowed. Okay? Those are all from us. You're welcome. Okay? All those little fucking pegs on the fucking benches to stop you from grinding on them, you're welcome. All of those pre-waxed up curbs that are already fucking waxed up, that's a process. You're welcome again. Okay? All current skaters, they might, have an affinity or an attachment to, maybe some of the new characters that are being introduced. But they're kind of just riding the coattails of, the originator's success. All right? Now, we're not saying that maybe these newer entities aren't strong enough to carry a franchise on their backs, like Tony Hawk was after he especially did the fucking 900 and, gained that notoriety, and the X Games first started rolling out and whatnot, in the kind of epitome of the heyday of vert skating and everything, all right? That kind of major tier 1 application for events and contests and, things like that, because there are always events, there are always contests, right? But they're always local scene or maybe a regional scene, okay? X Games blew it up. Made it real big. Tony Hawk landed the 900. He became a household name. His little games that started coming out started doing really, really, really well. The magazine, kind of articles that would be written about it, changed the name to the PlayStation to that thing that plays Tony Hawk. All right? It's an iconic franchise and everything like that. But even with all of this, even talking about all this nostalgia, even talking about the new additions of something that 3 and 4 might have, some skaters from current day times that can't carry a franchise on their own, and that's not an insult to them or say they're not good or not worth it. Maybe we're just that much of a boomer. Oh, you sure fucking are, you old muff. Oh, fair enough. Okay, maybe. Maybe we're just that much out of touch to where it's like, man, the notoriety of some of these individuals that used to be there is no longer there. Sure, there's big names in the industry and everything like that, as any industry's going to have. But they're not household names like they once were, once upon a time. The Muska of Chad. Everyone knew that musky scent. And that Shorty's backpack and whatever. All right? Some fantastic stuff. The point is that even rehashing all this stuff and talking about Tony Hawk and skateboarding, which we grew up with, we loved, right? We had a passion and an affinity for, and we were there every step of the way, all right? Except for those steps that we weren't there for. And we have, of course, no attachment or affiliation to the industry necessarily itself currently, except from the fact that we're still an advocate for it, all right? And we still look out for aspects of it, and we'll still check in on things or two. So when they start saying like, hey, we're putting out one of your old namesake favorites, the Tony Hawk franchise from back in the day, from back on those days when you couldn't go out and skateboard or, get chased off by mall security, or you couldn't be at the back of the bank waxing up their curbs during business hours. You close at 5, motherfucker, I'll be back. Okay? The fact of the matter is that they're putting this stuff out, and I don't know who they made it for. I don't see them shoving skateboarding down my throat nowadays. Granted, we're not looking for it. But it's almost like this was just some random cash grab that, Activision threw a Hail Mary thinking that, necessarily a lot of people are asking for this. And it's, not that necessarily people aren't asking for it. But how many people actually are? Because no one in our, granted, maybe our circles aren't that big. Maybe we're on the low tier of the shitty internet celebrities, and we might be the worst of them all. But everyone who knows of us knows us. And those that we've talked with, no one's fucking knocking down our door being like, hey, fucking the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 is gonna be re-released soon. Are you want to meet me at a digital skate park and pick one of the new characters? No, we don't. We have zero interest in even installing that shit right now. If that shit were out right now, today, and it played perfectly and was perfect, I don't even know if we'd download it. We might, like I said. We got our Game Pass subscription and membership, right? You need to, motherfuckers, right? Yeah. So we got it. We might very well do it. We're not going to say no or never say never. Even though we just said never say never and ironically no right before that. All right? We'll leave it open-ended. We might very well touch base with some Tony of the Hawk. Okay? But if we do, it's going to be to play as Mike Vallely and hope that one of his super fucking moves is to have all of Black Flag jump out and him fucking skate around carrying those motherfuckers on his back while they're fucking jamming the fuck out. That would be amazing. And Mike Vallely's badass. So, there you go. But ironically, even with all that in the game, well, okay, fucking, all right, you show me something like that. You make it a fucking skateboard fighting game. You have Mike V in there. Fucking, we'd pick Mike V. He'd probably be OP. Probably need to be nerfed in like the first couple days the game's out. You make a fucking skateboard fighting game, all right, like a good one, and we'll be right there for that. That sounds all right, man. That sounds kind of better. Yeah. Or fucking, whatever. That sounds pretty good. What doesn't sound good is going around and collecting skate and videotapes and manualing to ollie and manualing to, heel flip and manualing to a grind on a fucking ramp. We've done that. We've done that for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on end. And it's fun. And we might choose to do that again for, a little bit here or there. But it's going to take something extremely remarkable and special for us to even, A, give a shit enough to download Tony Hawk 3 and 4 and play it right when it comes out, or B, to even do that at all, even within the time frame of, when it's released in the first couple months, because we have zero interest in doing that now. We've played the games. We've played these games so much. It's like the fucking Last of Us has been remastered yet a fucking again. Okay? We've played Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 and not as much 3 and 4, okay, granted. But we still have played and still have invested the time in and gone through it. And we have zero interest in really doing that again. So it's going to take something remarkable, something that we see that's amazing. And don't tell me that it's new skaters. We don't know who the fuck the new skaters are. We're the old boomers, dumbasses. You're not appealing to us with that, okay? So maybe some of the new skaters that are out there, and this is no insult to them, maybe they're extremely, extremely good and talented and, amazing fucking, photo montages and Transworld or Thrasher or whatever Big Brother or magazines aren't allowed to be around anymore because whatever. No one reads them, that's why, dumbass. Fair enough. Okay, maybe there isn't the Transworld and the Big Brother and the Thrashers is out there that are, showing these dynamic clips. Maybe there are. We just don't fucking, go to fucking bookstores enough or often. Fair enough. Point is that you're not going to get us to return to a franchise by saying there's new skaters out there that we don't give a shit about. Okay, again, not saying they're not good or not talented. We don't know who they are. We're too busy being shitty internet celebrities to try and learn people's names. Obviously, we're too shittily important for that. You can't expect us to, show some kind of humanity and common decency towards others. Oh, Shyzabox, you're rattling chains. We're kidding. Yes, we would show the decency and common sense. Oh, you better. Okay, we're not rattling chains. We're just joking. obviously. But the point is that these skaters nowadays aren't going to draw us back to this one. They're not going to make us return to it. They're not going to make us want to play it. Okay? So what else are you offering us? More of the same thing. More of part 3 and part 4. Well, monkey, that's not enough. You got to come up with something else. Oh, I know. New music. Oh. All right. You want to talk new music. Well, you better be extremely careful. And we'll tell you why. Because if you go fucking up one of the most amazing, remarkable kind of soundtracks that have been in existence throughout, Tony Hawk's iterations and whatnot, and it is very diverse, and it covers an expansive swath, okay, of different genres and types and calibers and stylings of musicians and musical apparatuses. You can't fuck that up. And if you're going to go injecting a bunch of bullshit that's been made after the year 2005, we fear that's exactly what you're going to do. Like, oh, we got new skaters, new music. Those are your fucking selling points, and you're selling us shit we don't want. So we know that you're not selling them to us. The old skateboarders that used to play Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk Ride and bought the fucking bullshit so that you could skate inside when it's snowing or raining or hailing or it's nighttime and you're grounded. No video games either. Well, you're at your second job, Mom. I'm going to play whatever the fuck I want. Better not play video games. Okay. Point is that your 3 and 4 that are coming out, they're not for us. So therefore someone. Hey, monkey, get in here. Oh, fucking what? Aren't you done yet? Yeah, pretty much. Are they making Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake for you? Oh, fuck no, man. I have no interest in that fucking game. Not that it's bad or anything, but why the fuck would I want to play that? Like, I already played that shit in, like, the fucking 90s and 2000s and shit, man. Like, is it like Mortal Kombat on skateboards? No, that's what we said, monkey. Oh, that'd be fucking awesome, man. Yeah. They did like Mortal Kombat on skateboards, like Tony Hawk has a fucking like mace or something, like bah, like bludgeoning, and like fucking Mike V has a fucking Shyzabox, he picks it with people, blah! Right? Fuck. Oh, sorry, monkey. Oh, son of a bitch. Our bad. We got carried away. Mike V's too badass when we talk about him to not beat the shit out of something or someone. Anyhow. Oh, you're rattling chains. We're joking. No rattling chains. Ironically, there's no convincing us that this game is being re-released and made for us. And from our echo chamber, though, while you may be considered limited or not, there's no fucking hype here for it. Oh, but they had a Spider-Man costume in them and shit like that. You're not going to get us to the game with a Spider-Man costume or with Darth Vader skateboarding around or anything like that. What if it was Darth Vader fighting everybody on fucking skateboards? Well, that's different, monkey. Yeah, I know, it sounds fucking awesome. I hope this is a fucking fighting game, so we'll fucking play it and download it. I hope so too, monkey. But for some reason, I think it's just a remake of Tony Hawk 3 and 4 with some shitty music in there that we don't like and some new skaters we don't know who the fuck they are. Oh, yeah, well, that's because you're just out of loop and fucking dumb. Yeah, that's our bad. We're dumb. We're dumb for investing millions of dollars in remaking a franchise game that was popular in the 90s and 2000s, in order to try and, check some boxes off of a remake or put some shit out list or revisit a franchise. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know, that's dumb. Hurry up, finish shit up, let's go to Mark's. Alright, whatever. Well, I guess that's it, we're done. don't need to stick around here because you're beginning to leave footprints on our yard. So we don't want your subscription. We just want your money. Downvote the shit out of this and give us $1. Get off our lawn.